In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn a contact into a prospect and then send them automatic updates with a client portal. If you don't have this document, I'm going to link it in the description under the video. Here we go. So first we're going to start by going to CJMLS. We're going to click Login. Okay, once we've logged in, we click on Rapatoni MLS. Continue. If you're signed in somewhere else, prepare later. Okay. All right. So here we are in the Rapatoni MLS website. So we have two options. The first option is to import a bunch of contacts. So let's say you have a bunch of contacts in some other CRM, or you just have something somewhere in like an Excel file. What you can do is you can go to Contacts here, go to Import Contacts, and then you go ahead and choose the file you want to upload, etc., etc. Okay, so once you've imported those contacts, you can go ahead and move on to the part here, number 2. But today what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start from scratch, and we're going to create a new contact. So we're going to go to Contacts, Contacts/Prospects. Okay, here we are. And what we're going to do is we're going to click right here on Create New Contact. So we click there. Awesome. So here we are. Contact name, we're going to go and call this Test 2. So the red ones here are the ones that are mandatory. Everything else you can put in, obviously phone number, things like that if you have them. Group, I'm going to put it as test. And email is going to be outreach@therealtymasters.com. Make sure I didn't make any mistakes. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. We're going to go and click here on auto prospecting. This is probably the most important thing. Okay, so we click on auto prospecting. This little light box pops up. It's just asking us how many times do we want them to be updated. We're going to say daily, so we're not going to change anything, and we're going to just click here on save. Your changes have been saved. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is going here to send auto prospecting email to prospect. Yes, newly matched. So every time something happens in the MLS that changes, for example here, if we want a price change or some sort of status change, a listing has been rejected, for example, we're going to go ahead and send them an update. So the idea is they keep getting emails from us as the market is changing. So we're going to go ahead and keep it on price changes. Then we're going to go here and click on Client Portal. This is what allows them to go ahead and access that client portal of theirs. So we're going to make sure this is checked, and I'm going to go ahead and check this. This is Send Client Portal Activity Alerts to Agent. That basically means that whenever you see that they're doing something on their end, you can get updates. Oh, they're doing something, that probably means they're interested. And so me as an agent, I can follow up. Okay, so here what we're going to do is click Save in the top left corner. Perfect. Then we're going to go to this search options that just opened up, and we're going to go ahead and just name this whatever. It doesn't really matter right now. So I'm going to put in test search. Then I'm going to click Submit. And this page asks what kind of criteria is your client looking at. So for example, are they looking for residential, multifamily, single family, a mobile home, etc., etc., etc. What I'm going to do here is I'm simply going to go to the zip code right here. And I'm going to put in just the zip code of New Brunswick, 08901. Okay. And then I'm going to click here on Search on the top left. Okay, it's taking a second. All right, and here are all the listings that are available in New Brunswick at this point. And obviously you can change, for example, if they want something a little bit less expensive right? You can do 200,000 to 300,000, or you can, if they want something a little bit more expensive, you can go higher, right? And that all happens on the previous page. So we're going to go ahead here and click on Updates. And this window that pops up is the client portal invitation. So this is an email that is sent to your client, and this is why the email address was so important before. So we're going to say, for example, here is your client portal we discussed earlier, and I could send it later, but I'm just going to send it right now. So I'm going to click Send Now. All right, it's processing. And we're going to close this. All right, so let's move down. So now what we can do is we can go to the email that we just sent it to, just to double check to see what it looks like on their end. Okay, so this is what they received from Bruce Parker in this particular case. Here is your client portal we discussed earlier. That was the subject line. So let's go ahead and click on it. Here we are, and this is where you have to click, or where the client has to click on View Listings. So if we click on View Listings, they are able to go through all the listings that are available in New Brunswick, basically that little search that you set up for them, and they can basically, they can like it, they can reject it, etc., etc. And the beauty of this is that once something changes, specifically what we said, the price or maybe a new listing, then they're going to be emailed. And so they're going to constantly be receiving updates for you, and you don't have to do anything. And you can simply monitor their activity. If they keep looking at the emails that you send them, you know that they're an interested client, and that you can go ahead and move forward from there.